Kilver Court is located near Shepton Mallet in Somerset. The area is noted for industrial architecture and Kilver Court is no exception. But the stunning gardens are unique to Kilver Court and set against the backdrop of the now disused Charlton Viaduct form an extremely beautiful garden. The lake was apparently originally a boating lake, but now is full of bird life and also more recently otters. At first glance, the buildings and the viaduct seem to be the dominant features, but as you walk through the garden, you realise that it is absolutely beautiful in itself, including this rockery area, which was a recreation of a Chelsea Flower Show award-winning garden. Planting is absolutely beautiful, but it is also exquisitely maintained. And there's something about the sound of running water in a garden that just fills me with peace and tranquility. I've been visiting Kilver Court for about 10 years, and before 2020 it was a thriving place with shops, cafe and of course the beautiful gardens. At that time it was owned by the family who own Mulberry, and in fact their factory shop is still on site. But after being forced to close for the lockdowns and so on, it was decided to sell the site, and the buyers were one of the previous owners, a family that owned and produced Baby Sham. Over the last few years, they've clearly been trying to build this site back up, and finally now on this visit, it's starting to look like the thriving place that it was before. We visited on Easter Monday so the girls could do an Easter trail, and the gardens really are back to their best. Entry costs for 2026 are between £5 and £7.50 depending whether you're an adult, concession or child, and children under 12 are free of charge. There's also free entry for RHS members on some days each week. It's only a small garden, but you can go in and out, so we actually had a break to have a drink and some cake, and then went back into the garden so that the girls could play a little bit more. This isn't a full day out location, but if you're in the area, I thoroughly recommend it, and we had a very enjoyable few hours.